Hello family and friends, it's Rob the Sapper Gardener representing Essayons Family Garden, and we're about to go take a look at our micro orchard 2 area. I did a video a couple of days ago, maybe a day ago, and there was a one wet spot issue. We've got a partially cloudy day. We're going to go out and do a follow-up, and today Mrs. SG and the boys are going to go out with me to take a look at it so we can get her input. But it's kind of wet over there, so we're going to let them try out their new HISEA boots. So Mrs. SG has her new boots, and we tried to get some that look cute for her, and I think they look cute. What do you think, Mrs. SG?
I love them.
Well, okay.
And ready to go.
And the HISEA boots are waterproof. Their slogan's 100% warm and dry, and they also come with a 100-year lifetime warranty, so if you get damage to them, they'll replace the boots for you. And they also have a very nice discount. We'll include a discount code in the description, but they have a general purpose discount, 15% for first responders, military, law enforcement, and those in the medical profession. And we also have a new pair we just got for SK1, who's going to help his mom get it out of the box.
Yep. I got it.
So we just got his, so we're going to make sure they fit. So we got him the brown or the OG green ankle high boots. He didn't want the very tall ones. So these are about the same height as my HISEA work boots over there. I'll let him get all the padding out and try them on. And we love how easy the HISEA boots are to slip on and slip off. I've got some back issues, so it's very important that I don't struggle getting my shoes or boots on and off. And I've got the little tab on the back. You can pull them up, but you can see they go on and off our feet easy. Yep, how do you like them?
Really good.
They fit good?
Yep, they're very comfortable.
Alright, very good. So let me get mine on, and we're going to get out and take a look at this micro orchard. Alrighty, let's go. So I've got the boss out here with me today so we can get a better look at it together and kind of do some planning. And I was hopeful, but the one wet area is still pretty wet, not quite as wet as it was yesterday when I came out, but we don't expect that after paying to get it leveled off and graded and the drainage underneath the pad. But it could definitely be worse compared to what it was before. We got one wet area over there, and that was always a problem with the mud. But the area behind us where we plan to put the high tunnel when we eventually get one is nice and dry. And we won't get the high tunnel. That was a failure on my part. I missed the deadline for the 2023 grants. So this year I'm planning to put down some weed fabric or silage tarp, and we'll do corn over here or some other type row crop. But we want to keep it clean and not allow it to grow grass and weeds, and kind of see how it goes. And over here, let me turn you around. Over here, Mrs. SG I was thinking we might do some hugel mounds here and try growing some squash or some other climbing plants in it where we've got these tree stumps, because that's just a lot of organic matter. But any ideas for it? I spoke to the viewers a little bit. Along the fence line, we'll put down some barrier material, either silage tarp or weed fabric. We'll put some garden beds, but we'll make sure we got walkways to get back and forth, because one of my goals is to not be out here weeding and cutting grass all the time. We've got enough grass in our front yard and backyard. I want this to be fruit trees and other things that are growing and feeding the family. So, any ideas?
We just need to have the plan for the water source. If we have to use the long hose.
Yep, Mrs. SG was saying we need to plan for a water source because we don't have irrigation over in this area. We normally just bring our water hose over and water the trees once or twice a week when it's dry. But we may plan on some type of drip irrigation over here. That's definitely a consideration, especially once we get the high tunnel, because we know if we're growing plants in there, we'll have to water those pretty regularly like we do our greenhouse when it's warm. But a nice look at it, and yeah, we'll get more ideas as we plan together what we'll do over here. I think so. If it doesn't have a tag, we'll have to wait till it fruits out.
I see the same.
Okay. Yeah, we've got the dogwood, we've got a couple of the pawpaws, we've got a blackberry plant, several apple trees, peach trees, persimmon trees. And we're going to add the Nanking cherries, the blueberry plants, probably do blueberry patches over here. And we're going to try to organize things a little better. I was pretty random about how I put stuff out. Good. So are the weeds. And the gummy. Yeah. Once we get the area set up, we hope it'll produce dividends for us and our pantry and our kitchen. So, one thing we are super happy with is the French drain over in this area. This area used to hold so much water. It's a chore to come through here to walk, and before this would hold water, it'd be ankle deep mud, and now it's dry enough to walk on comfortably. We do have a little muddy areas down here on the end, but nothing I would be afraid to walk through. So yep, we're happy with that. We got to do some spring cleanup back here in this area too. Our blueberries are growing out of control, and our kiwi, which we have not yet repaired. I still need to put up some poles to train them off of, but our plants are starting to bloom out. Our apple trees are leafing out. We just got to get the cleanup done, and now I can safely bring the riding mower out here and hopefully not get stuck. I'm gonna let this area down here dry out a little bit, but I shouldn't have to go in that anyway until it starts growing grass. And when it starts growing grass, that'll also help with drying it out. So yeah, micro orchard 1 is looking okay. Just needs some TLC, which I'll be able to give it a lot more soon. Alright, so it was a nice walk around. I've been out here several times, and I just like how it looks now. I need to definitely jump on the weeding today and tomorrow, and start bringing out our landscape timbers to section things off. We've already got some silage tarp and some heavy duty weed fabric, so we'll be setting that up, but we need to let the contractor finish doing what they're doing to make sure we're 100% satisfied with it. So we're gonna get inside, take a break, and then I'm gonna come out and get on the weeding.
A few days later.
So gave it a few days, nice dry weather, and I think we're gonna be okay. Turn you around. Yep. So we may still fill it in just a little bit. Maybe a few bags of topsoil and maybe a few bags of topsoil and a little bit of garden compost to improve it. And then I think we'll be ready to put our grape trellises here and to start doing what we need to do back here. It's nice and dry. Even the area that was really muddy over here. And we do like the fact that we have some shade, and we know the shade's going to contribute to it not drying out as much as the rest of it. This is dry enough to walk in, but it's still not getting super dry where we have to water it all the time. But this is solid enough to drive the lawn tractor on and to do work out here. So this is a work day for me when I'm filming this, a couple of days after we showed it to you wet. I'm gonna finish the planting with Mrs. SG and get our lawn fabric out, start getting our garden bed set up, and bring you guys back when we have something worth showing out here as far as improvement, getting stuff done, and managing these weeds. I really need to get the weeding done again because everything grows up so fast, and get some barrier material down, whether it's silage tarp or weed fabric, so that we don't have to keep weeding over and over again, which is part of the plan over here. And I know we don't have much time before we start getting grass or other weeds blown over here that we'll have to contend with. So, alright, a nice quick look around. Hopefully it was quick. I didn't check the time on the video, but we're gonna go inside and relax after a long day of school and work. So, as always, this is Rob the Sapper Gardener, saying God bless our great country America, and God bless you wherever you reside around the world. And if you are growing a garden, as always, boom, grow it up. Take care. Sapper out.